As predicted over the weekend, we had record heat through eastern Australia. There are too many towns to mention, so I apologise if I miss your town, but here's an example of some locations that recorded their hottest day on record, not just for February, for any month. Singleton, 47 degrees. That was your maximum on Saturday, hottest day on record. Penrith hit 46.9. And then on Sunday, Port Macquarie, Kempsey, Taree, all through the mid-north coast, you all had your hottest day on record with catastrophic fire dangers too in some areas there. Gatton in Queensland, 45.6, and Toowoomba hit 40.3 degrees. Many other towns across southeast Queensland on Sunday also recorded their hottest day on record. So we smashed records as predicted, and still it's a very hot day for Queensland. Anywhere east of that trough has a hot northwesterly airstream. Behind the trough, a cooler southerly has flushed out that heat from New South Wales, although the northwest slopes and plains still above heatwave criteria today. Examples like Moree, you're still going to climb close to about 40 degrees. Later in the week, a high will move into the Tasman Sea and winds go anti-clockwise around highs. That means another hot northerly will develop over southeastern Australia. But at this stage, it seems unlikely it will be as hot or as windy compared to what we did see over the weekend. We'll take a look at those temperatures. There's our southerly airstream. It's up to 20 degrees colder than yesterday along the mid-north coast today, although it's still quite warm. Temperatures still hot for Queensland. Tomorrow it'll cool down in most of Queensland, although still maximums a few degrees above average. And then our northerly will develop later in the week. You can see on Thursday, and maximums will be getting back up close to 40 for northwest New South Wales. We're going to stop this on Friday afternoon. A strong southwesterly change moving through South Australia. Ahead of it, freshening northwesterly winds. So during the hot weather on, say, Wednesday and Thursday, winds will be relatively light. On Friday, the winds will increase. Unsure exactly how strong they'll get at this stage, but certainly strong enough to trigger some further fire weather warnings over parts of southeastern Australia. And that's directly over the fire ground, where we saw dozens of fires on the weekend through central and northern New South Wales. So we'll keep an eye on that very closely over the next few days. In